everyone. I forgot to send an email. That I will send right now before we start. Sorry, I'm thinking about. I was writing most of the email, and now there's one or two more sentences, and I had to. The gears have to turn, like the gears on the startup screen of Pillars of Eternity 2. You'll see those in a minute. How's it going, everybody? Would I like to see a game that has a Dictionary of the Khazars as a theme, like Dreamwalking, collecting items through Balkans and Southeast Europe and all the good stuff? I mean, that could be cool, but I'm a very mechanics-focused game designer, so when I hear that, I'm like, that could be a cool setting in fiction, but I wonder what's the interactive part and why is it good, right? So if you answer that question, you've really got something. Okay. All right. Let's do the gameplay. Wait, did I not put the game? Oh, I did. I did put the game. All right. Now the gears are going to turn on the game screen. Are there games that would be on it were they on Steam? You know, there's probably one or two. Like, I vaguely remember there was probably one game that I would put on there. But it's not common. Like, most games legit are on Steam. Do I type with 10 fingers? Of course. How many fingers do you think people type with? What? Do I use AI when programming? No. Hell no. What do you even mean? I'm not a shitty web programmer, guys. All right. So now we're just going to try this battle again, even though I don't remember the controls and stuff. And I'll probably lose. So I guess this is the new town. What happens if I town portal? Do I go back to the other part of the level? Yes. Okay. So I could actually...
How can I be of...
I could actually fix this problem that we have. All right. And then, so, okay. We want to get, the big problem we have is we can't frickin' reload fast enough. So we need to figure out where that is. Because that would make the game a lot more fun if we could reload. Someone said there's a search. Yeah, reload. There's no reload. Wait, how does... Oh, is it making them glow? Is that what's happening? Wait, I have a level? Crossbow reload speeds. Okay. So the problem that I envision is we're still far from that. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I need to put a jewel in there? Does that mean I get to a certain part of the game? Interesting. All right. So, like, this sucks ass that these are... So I guess we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6 more level ups plus a jewel before we can address this problem. Now, if I got more knockback, maybe that would help. Because like I can refund this again later. So we either get 1 knockback or... I mean, we could refund some of this stuff. Although these seem good. Because, like, damage would be good. But again, it doesn't say melee weapons, but it seems like it might be melee weapons. I don't know. Is this the biggest skill tree in gaming? It might be. Try to get an item that has your What do you mean my preferred stat? I don't have a preferred stat. Let's try knockback. Like, That's only a very small difference, so it's not going to matter, but whatever. Where's the merchant here? Is that Zarka? Level 5 Malice. Don't even know what that means. So this seems... I mean, that's a lot better than the bow, the gold bow that I have, right? I mean, I haven't used a bow at all. But like 15 to 31? Although the other one has plus 1 to 9. That's still 15 to 31 is a lot more. That's like more than my crossbow. Should I try using that? $12 to 18. %3 of physical damage is life. That sounds good. I might not have the skills for it. Well, we've got 2 level 5 skill gems. Right? So we could just get 2 level 5 skills on that fucking bow, right? We've got 3 level 5 skill gems. And then whatever this is. Adds a rune socket to a marital weapon. Okay. So, like, we can get back life leech. Or one... Okay. What if I take this bow? Or really this bow? What if I add 1 to 20 lightning damage onto this fucking bow? That would help, right? That's like a 50%. Or I could put it on this other bow. Maybe check the skills first. You mean for the bow? Bow. Okay. Barrage. I have no idea what all this means. Consumes your frenzy charge. I don't even know what a frenzy charge is. That must be a different class's thing. I don't know. None of these sound very good. Wait, snipe. I mean, that could be good for single shots, but it sounds hard to use. I mean, this could be good. I don't know. It's too much to think about. I honestly don't care that much. I just want to fight the monstro. Will escape shot get me out if I'm surrounded? Oh god. I want to make sure that... Because I don't know if this is the same instance. It probably is. But, like, I don't know. So... Let's take the armor gloves as well. Okay, so the thing is... Do we put a socket on our good bow and just put this thing on there? No, not that thing. This thing. Plus 10 lightning damage on average is a lot. Right? Going to the trade website and buying a car. No, I'm not going to go on the trade website. Fuck that. Alright. I'm going to use it. Which bow? Alright. So. Boom. Hope that wasn't a mistake. Alright. I don't remember my commands. Middle is freeze. Q is single shots. Oh, I didn't realize he would turn and hit me. So is this also doing lightning damage, or does it have some crap that's... Ow. Rolled right through that shit. I just accidentally drank a potion. These guys just keep coming out if I'm south there. Ow! Bad timing for me there. Bro! I keep going too early on that. Fuck. Oh god.
If this doesn't earn my passage, nothing will.
Dude, the reload is so slow. I wonder, I guess there's a penalty on it or something.
Me pockets are full.
Look at my awesomely efficient item packing. See, I should have switched to my item rarity gloves at the last minute. All right. Yeah, if you think that was bullet sponge enemy, you should have seen it before I upgraded my weapon, dude. It was nuts. Doctor Strange. Alright.
You defeated. You may travel with us.
Greetings.
Alright, so we have not used this at all. So I guess we're not level 16, but that seems better than this. Although we could upgrade this. But we don't use it anyway, so... Oh, maybe it's fine. I don't know. Dude, my stash is too stashed. Look at all these crossbows and bottles and crossbows. We have too many things. So this bow, I guess we're going to keep. I mean, that's a lot of life regeneration. But it seems like a lot of defense on the ones that we have. So I don't know, man. I think we're going to get rid of Miracle Fletch. Although Miracle Fletch has 2 fucking sockets on it, dude. So we could put... 2 to 40 lightning damage on there. Which makes it substantially better than this. We're going to ditch that. We're going to ditch this. We're not using shields. And we got this one a long time ago, and it takes up a lot of space. And you know what? We'll sell some crossbows later. Oh, I have 5 tabs in the stash. Oops. All right, well, let's think about those tabs. We'll have a crossbow tab. We can think about those crossbows later. Have you ever thought about spending some time abroad in, say, Japan? I've been to a lot of countries, but I don't really want to live in any of them. I definitely don't want to live in Japan. So I don't have the intelligence to use these yet, but we'll see about that. The Arduous Caravan. I guess they have zombies pulling them. They have a dude charming zombies.
Never thought I'd work for the Marikath again. Too bloody.
The beast is on. I assume she has allies here. Thank you.
We got a nicer well. We got a savage bench.
Who goes there? You may trade with. No need to rush.
$10 to $30. Base. I mean, I just, in all these games that have all these modifiers, there's just so many, I just stop caring. Although, wait, did she have a better belt? These both are charm slots 1. Like, there's just too many items. Talk to the Sekima of the Ardura. We've got like some big like homeworld shit going on.
Remain a friend to the Ardura.
Consult with Asia.
So, we Marrakech are honored. The trail connects to 2 locations.
They seriously named them the Marrakech because they couldn't think of another name. They changed one letter.
Knew it. There's never a good side. Just assholes all round.
Okay, the whole caravan is just going where I want it to go, I guess. Alright, you know we're going to have to invade this later, and that's why it looks this way. It's pretty cool looking. the item customization is simple, then I'll probably like it less when it's more complicated because there's just too much crap already. I don't care about most of it.
The Halani gates are closed for the first. You have your orders.
To Madwin Quarry? Do I have to go to the waypoint? Why are they fucking making me do this? That's like not cool. How do I go to the Madwin Quarry? Am I just going to quit the game right now? Like, oh, I have to go to this. I can't use the waypoint. I have to use the other thing that is literally exactly the same. Thanks, guys. Use the desert map. Yeah, the desert map is not the map of the desert here that I can pull up. No, of course, I'm supposed to know that this isn't the desert map. The other desert map is the desert map. What a forsaken Hulk. Let's use these. Remember these? Remember when we used to use those? Bro, get off my back. This is an ethereal Forsaken Hulk. Oh, he can't be hit when he's ethereal. He could be hit other times, though. Uh-oh, he's ethereal again. This is so lame. Yes, he's ethereal, so he chases me in circles until he's not ethereal. Great. Great. 3 gold in a blue chest. Awesome. Zero nothing from that chest. loot in this game is so bad, dude.
Take back!
Checkpoint Charlie. Checkpoint Charlize Theron.
No room.
No room. Hey, guess what? There's infinite room. It's just tedious.
Quickly.
No need to rush. As you wish.
So I can't disenchant.
Speak up.
I can here. So linen wraps. Oh, 10% rarity of items found when we get 15 int. Should we just get some int so we can use this? And then there was the boots that we needed the int for as well. Like, I need to pump a stat anyway to go south here. Boom. Oh, we still don't have it. What is my int? How do I know what my int is? Intelligence 12. Guys, I'm just not that intelligent, is what we're getting at here. I am just kind of dumb. All right. We'll put that in the stash.
Young one.
Grand Mana Flask. I mean, we could waste some shit on this, right? I'm sure the thing is... I'm sure we'll find a magic mana flask, but... I mean, this one just seems better. 24% chance to gain a charge when you kill an enemy. Never mind that we don't even drink mana flask. Like, dude, I haven't used a mana flask in a long ass time. But, that's fine. Wait, where's my town portal? Did it disappear already? Bro! Oh no, there it is. My thoughts on this game are that you just click on monsters and they die, except for the harder encounters when you have to level up your weapons or you die. And that's basically the game. Book of Jumanji.
Our people have lived.
Okay. The bad pretend...
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long.
That's, like, not as bad as sometimes the fake accents are, but, like, I just can't... I can't do it, dude. I hate it. It's, like, so obviously not real.
Back down or die! Pulled into fool. Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Just imagine if life was just like this. There's a trillion monsters, and you shoot them until your pockets are full, and then you go through the portal and sell things. Improves the quality of an armor. We could use this on here. Let's do it. Alright, quality plus 4%. Great. Let's sell these. 2 gold! That's ass. If you only use one skill, it's miserable. Well, that's the thing is, there's a little bit of contextualness, so I use like 2 skills approximately. Because sometimes I use the one arrow at a time. But like, if you just mow guys down with one skill like this, why would you use another skill? Right? Just doesn't make sense. I mean, if I can get a superior bone wand and ringmail gauntlets just by doing this, why would I do something else? Dude, there's heat-seeking missiles now. This wanted to be a sci-fi game so bad, and then, like, they decided to make it PoE 2 because that made a lot of money. Hey, look, I used nades. And I missed with them completely. Are these guys ethereal? What's going on? Yeah, but... Alright. Yeah, you just gotta wait till they phase back in. The last map in Act 3 goes full sci-fi. Alright. I mean, I don't know how you go more sci-fi than heat-seeking missiles. Very slow heat-seeking missiles. Modern mine. Modern mine. Drink a cup of brine. On October 9. How about giant mechs and cutting people in half with lasers? Well, that would be sci-fi.
I bet a load of weapons came out of this place. Lightning burst!
I don't know. The big green guy, I don't know what the green does. Does that mean he poisons me if he hits me? Maybe not, because he hasn't done that. It's a gold monster. Yo, Soil Walker the Harrying, how's it going?
Another notch on me helmet.
Soil Walker the Harrying. Did I like 868 hack? Yeah. I got your superior bone wand right here.
Hello.
Increases the quality of a marital weapon. Yay, we do one more point of physical damage. Good times. Oops. Sorry, I'm not using super weapon. Sorry, guys. Let me fix that. I'm glad we could work it out. So that spider was also green and it didn't do anything. So that was weird. I need to phase through this wall here, dude. That didn't do anything, right? Right. The hell is a glass blower's bauble? Is that like a bubble bauble? Improves the quality of a flask. Alright. Bubble bobble.
Outstanding.
So what is this, the checkpoint on the way to? Because... oh, it's this passageway that I couldn't go through. Okay. Let's get a skill. We're going to get some more intelligence. Even though that doesn't really do us any good at all. Okay, so it wasn't actually on the way there. I'm trying to click on the word chest and I killed the
My
guy.
pockets are full.
How can I...
Like, you should just sell things and you should get the things for the disenchanted items. I don't know why there's a difference. Picking up white is probably not worth, well, I mean, I spent a bunch of money to buy random crossbows. So I don't have money. Not that I have anything else that I would buy either, but...
Scorpion stinger. Either way. Now, you pay with insane. Perhaps that is true. Slow down. Burn, oppressors. Explode. Breathe it in. For the king.
It's weird how I have to target her very specifically. Yeah, those don't do that much.
Stand still.
It's just the poison Holio here.
She's coming.
So what does staggering do besides giving you a pause? Does it like multiply my damage or something?
Burn,
This is like the stupidest boss in the game so far. Diversity hire boss.
Winds praise you. 1,000 praises, my friend. Please take me back to you.
Is this some robot anime chick? So is there a reason to stay on this map? No.
Quickly.
Young one.
It's seriously 1 gold per, or maybe less. Oh my god. Hey, we got a level 6. We could put some level 6 lightning going on. Oh yeah, disenchant. It's not even worth disenchanting things right now, because you get basically nothing for it. So I don't know why I bother. I get attack damage 14 to 15%. That doesn't sound very good. Alright, I'm just going to sell blue stuff from now on because it doesn't fucking matter.
I know what Jam and Ra intend. He intends to feed them the Halani Gate, but there is another way. Choose or do not.
Oh, random. Hey, we're back on random. What if I buy a random belt? Because my belt kind of sucks, right? Boom. Okay, that's trash. Alright, there goes $2,000. Rip.
The deal is done.
Alright.
So, our city of the dead. Let us see if this. Move swiftly.
Yeah, random is not a good deal. Better success upgrading items with orbs. Yeah, I wish I could buy orbs. Maybe I will be able to eventually.
I hear movement in the dark. Lots of movement. day's work.
Okay, that was that room. Have I ever considered Unity plugins? Lol, 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 no. No. Quite a good amount of money for skilled work. What do you consider quite a good amount of money? What happened to Stalker 2? I mean, I had about as much of an interesting time as I was likely to have playing it. I mean, I'll probably try it again later after they patch it some. Dude, these ethereal guys are ass because you just can't do anything. I'm sure glad he can ethereal while frozen. They need to take that out of the game. I mean, if they were ethereal for brief periods of time, like to counter big attacks that you did, that would be fine. But like, it just draws out combats so long that shouldn't be long. About 5 gold, yeah. 5 gold. Some Unity plugin developers earn enough to pay their game dev salaries. Like one person's salary? Something happened to the audio there. It had too many Monstro audios or something. Like, people misinterpret all kinds of things, right? So, like, for example, you know, I was on this stream and I was saying, hey, Braid Anniversary Edition didn't sell that well, right? And everyone assumes they know what that means, and, like, it went on the internet and all this stuff. I mean, it still makes, like, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, right? Like, it makes plenty of money to pay just me, but like we're trying to run a game company, right? It's just a different scale of money. And like all these like broke indie developers were like, his game didn't sell any copies. And it's like, no. I mean, it's done what most lone indies would consider very well. It's just, it didn't do what we would consider very well, right? And that's not to be, again, that's not to be like stuck up or anything. It's just, it's the reality of trying to run a company where it has, you know, had at that time a $3 million a year burn rate. It's like, okay, if we don't make $3.6 million a year, we're losing money. It's just different scale. So like, you know, am I going to make $3.6 million a year making Unity plugins? Probably not. Probably not. Have I considered the fact that company is bad? I heard about that. I heard if you don't like companies, you can just assassinate the CEO. And like apparently a lot of journalists think that that's a thing that should happen. I don't agree at all.
All these statues still just as dead. What was the point, eh?
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marikant blood enter her prison before the time is served.
Dead end. Master Audio must have made millions, maybe, but so have our games. Right? Why would I change my business model to something more boring to maybe at the highest end make the same amount that we were already making? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I get to make games that have a credible chance to expand the field of what games do, and that's pretty great. Why would I make an audio plugin when I could do that?
All in a day's work.
I mean, I get, like, if you like Unity just as an engine, I can see why you would think of it as appealing to make plugins, but you know, if you don't, then yeah, like if you were to make something for your own game, exactly. If you use Unity and then you augment it with a bitchin' audio system that's really good, and then you want to sell that to other developers, that makes more sense. For sure. Normal to rare. Interesting, so that skips magic completely. That's cool.
What have you learned?
Hello.
So this is strictly better than our other one. I can't use it, I guess. I can't use it from this screen, I guess. Eh. When an item like this says 61% increased armor, I assume that's for that item only. Dude, we got some blue chili peppers.
Here for a story.
We have 9 chili peppers. So the other problem with developing Unity plugins that again makes it only make sense if you make a Unity game is like if you can make plugins, you could do something slightly different and sell to everybody on the internet, right? Or you could sell to broke game developers who use Unity, who's a small percentage of everybody on the internet. And it's just, why would you do that? And the answer is, maybe if that market's underserved and there's hardly anyone doing it, but there's a lot of people making Unity plugins. So like, it's just a bad business model, I think. And yeah, you could probably point at a few people being successful, but you can do that in any business, right? So it just doesn't seem very appealing to me.
Someone's fighting up ahead.
But if you like Unity, or you like the idea of doing Unity plugins, don't let me stop you. I mean, it's a totally reasonable thing, just not what I want to do in life.
Open the gate.
Well, still works.
I thought I was holding them back. Okay, they spawned behind me. That's fine.
There are 2 more gates we must open. Shadow has fallen across the land.
Feels like a meritocracy. Cool. Is this game banned in China because you fight the Terracotta Army? This guy has a lot of HPs. He's hungry. Alright, so that's like some kind of fire shield where he takes way less damage when it's up. And it runs out after like 23 years because all the boss battles in this game take forever.
Easy.
Alright.
Noxious Sycamore, you are unworthy!
It's Jumanji! Bro, Jumanji's hitting me hard. Yo, lady, do you think you could keep Jumanji off my back for a bit?
Wrath of a king! The Vatican will fall by my hand!
How do I get out of that? That was like the size of the whole thing.
Wrath of a king! I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sands! The Vatican will fall by my hand!
You have to be in the corner, barely the corner.
I shall dethrone dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sand! You are unworthy! I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sand! You are unworthy! I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sand!
That's just not good enough to use anymore. This guy doesn't have minions, so I don't charge my thing.
Will fall! The Mariketh will fall! By my hand! Wrath of the king! The Mariketh will fall!
This lady is definitely the diversity hire.
I tried to seek peace, and the Sycamores disgraced me.
Oh, minions!
Rot in the sand. This time, we choose war. Back down or die. We shall finish this, but not today.
Oh!
He must not escape.
Jumanji.
Leave, can he?
Quickly! He conjures the very sands against us. This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
Lightning damage can shock you, increasing damage taken. Alright, well, we kind of beat Jumanji. We didn't fictionally beat Jumanji, but we won the encounter. So we could take back that knockback at some point too if we need to get over here. Anyway, this is... I don't know how we get that. I'm going to hope that by the time we get there, we could do something.
The Countess has used... We must...
If you are traveling through the traitor, I will tell you. Jarman Ra can control the sands? Oh, there is some. We would have to read.
Level 7. Oh, dude, we can add another rune to our marital weapon. All right. Okay. We're just going to keep buffing this thing. One to 20 lightning damage, 20% physical, or leech. We could leech. I think we just put 1 to 20 lightning on there, right? Again. Boom. Does it show all that? Elemental damage 6 to 8, 2 to 40. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, so do we have to go to the desert map now? Alright, we've got about 10 more minutes and then it's time for me to go. I'm going to go dance for a little bit, and then we'll probably do a little bit of shader programming when I get back, maybe. Keth? Are we going to Keth? I don't fucking know.
Ah, yes. For glory.
Oh, we have to go 3 places. Alright, we're going to Keth. What shaders? We're doing water stuff.
More bloody sand.
Skills are gems. Oh, I could just put that in that socket, is what you're telling me? I don't have one with me. So you're telling me I could just put one of my crafted skill gems in there. OnlyFans could make more money than Unity plugins. I believe it. Living sand. I mean, Keth doesn't seem like that nice of a place, if I'm being honest. I am getting XP, though. Like, we just went up a level a minute ago. And I get 52 gold in Keth. Wait, what happened to my nades? Okay. Only one nade came out for a second. Does that mean I was debuffed to make that not work? Find a use for the relic. Would I use a relic here? Constructor Queen. Bullet Sponge Queen.
Fire in the hole! Need more time.
These nades just don't do that much to bosses for some reason. Why did it have to be snakes? This constructor queen stuns easily, I guess. I don't know why she... Did my nades add a lot of stun? I don't know why she's so stunned. Maybe the lightning helps with stun? That stun doesn't seem very useful, honestly. Unless I have a lot more. Oh god. So this is stunning her more, I guess. So this is how you design a game, is you just make the bosses take 1 trillion damage. By the way, frequent visitors to the stream will note that just 5 minutes ago, I added an extra 1 to 20 damage onto my weapon.
Lightning burst!
Dude, I didn't do any damage while she was down. What was the point of that? I spent all that time shocking her.
Disgusting creatures.
Disgusting creatures. I kind of want to go, but I don't want to lose my progress. So-called progress. Look at all the life progress that I'm making here. I don't know what's hitting me so hard. Maybe it's those fire spitting guys. Alright. Dude, how do I use the thing? I need to find a use for the thing.
No room.
No room. How do I use the thing? All right, we're going to go this way. Dude, I have to do another level? The Shrine of Honky Tonk? Desiccated Lich of Freedom. Oh, this is just... Two weapon set passive skill points. Okay, I don't even know what that means. Great. Do we have scrolls? Alright. So that's this whole thing. Next bit has a waypoint as I enter. So if I save at the waypoint, I can leave and come back later, I guess.
I hope this place doesn't bloody cave in.
Is this a different... Okay, so here I can just save. Microtransaction shop, everybody. All right. I hope that saved. That's all I have to say about that. All right, everyone, I'm going to go out for a bit, get some exercise. I'll come back. We'll do a little bit of programming. We'll do a little bit of graphics programming. It'll be a thing that we do. Thanks, everybody. See you later.